Okay guys, today I am going to be showing you how to make this.
Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies. When I step through ground, still shining, digging up gold, 9 to 5, I'm grinding. For vocal preset, you can find it. Pat Beach, yeah, link in more description. Hit the like and subscribe. Central C inspired vocal preset here from the UK gang.
Producer Buzz, we got you. Hey, what is this dance, man? Come on, man, I'm just chilling, you know, I'm just chilling. Alright, cool, guys, now on a serious one, hit the like if you like that. So that's what I'm going to be teaching today, a Central C. Now, I know most of you already said Central C. I've done Central C. Yes, guys, I've done it already. I've showed you how to sound like Central C. But this is a more of a 2002 and a more of a professional version of making the vocals much clearer, as well as making the reverb just perfect and making the vocals sound really nice on all devices. We've got a special plugin in here which is exclusive to the music industry, and a lot of professional music producers and mixing engineers actually use this plugin to mix and master the vocals. So it's it's exclusive stuff. So make sure you guys watch how to apply this vocal preset. Now, this vocal preset is free and you guys can download it from the description below from Producer Buzz. Just make sure you hit the like, you subscribe for more vocal presets. As well as that, got a mixing and mastering tutorial coming up on Sunday, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to be teaching you a really big secret in making your beats sound 10 times better what they sound, so make sure you stay tuned to that. Again, thank you all your lovely suggestions. Guys, drop your suggestions below on what you want to see next week when we come here. I have seen your suggestions so far. Chris Brown, we've had loads of great suggestions. Whatever you guys want to see, just drop it below. Again, we will be here next week, Thursday, dropping another vocal preset, another big banger. We've got a vocal preset banger. Apart from that, guys, we're going to go straight into this. If you got any questions, or if you got any questions, make sure you drop them below in the comments. Again, hit the like, subscribe, and guys, let's go straight into this. Hey, what's up guys? So as you can see, here we are in FL Studio with this beat. So let's check out this track quickly.
Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies.
So the top one here, that's the main vocals, guys. And the bottom here, we've got the reverb. So if I isolate the reverb with the beat,
all my friends and enemies. When I step through ground, still shining, digging up gold, 9 to 5.
Now obviously when that's turned up, it sounds really crazy, so you need to turn it down. Turn that volume down to about, well, we've done 20, 19, between 18 and 20%, so I went for 19% input, and this is what it sounds like. And obviously just really subtle in the background, and then the main vocals come in.
Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some
As you can see, without the reverb, it sounds really crap.
Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies.
So as you guys can see, you know, just an example, this vocal preset is so much better than like I done it previously. So you guys, this will teach you the basics of mixing vocals a more professional kind of way. So on the main record, which is number 10, what I'm using here, the main rec, I added something called, this is what you're going to be using for recording, by the way. So if you look down here, this means this is the main input that's being recorded. You guys can select like 5 different inputs, and if you then start recording, you would record from all 5 inputs. If you right click on here and you select audio only, you would only record the audio, and when you press record, quick test, 5 different inputs, well, 4 different inputs. As you guys can see, I've just recorded 5 different inputs here, just as I set the record from 5 different inputs on the mixer. So we take that live recording input and put it on the main rec. Now the main rec would actually sound like well, it would sound like this without any effects. So obviously you guys can hear me so much better with the effect on. So this is like the sound goodizer. You guys have seen me use it many times. What it does is it makes you just kind of adds a different saturation. And there's 4 different bands. We're using C, and we're just gonna turn this up to, well, not halfway, not halfway or not quarter, just in the middle like that, like 75%, 35% input, something like that. And then we're going to use something called Fruity Multiband Compressor. Now on this, we're going to do different settings. So on the Fruity Multiband Compressor, we're really going to uplift those vocals, so when we record, we capture all the sound really well. And this is a really great way of starting your recording. So as you guys can see, without it, this is what I sound like. But I'm going to actually record it with this kind of sound. And then I'm going to add post kind of effect to make it sound more like Central C. So on here, I'm going to give you the settings of the low band, mid band and high band. You guys can check the hint panel up here for the actual settings. So the threshold is minus 18 dB, ratio 201, knee 80%, attack 10.1 milliseconds, release 109 milliseconds, and the gain 1.1 decibels. The mid-range threshold minus 13.2 decibels, ratio 201, the knee 100%, attack 16.1 milliseconds, release 693.1 milliseconds, and the gain 12.1 decibels. Now guys, the high band threshold minus 18 dB, ratio 201, the knee 80%, attack 10.1 milliseconds, release 109 milliseconds, and the gain 2.5 decibels. And this will change your voice from this to this, and this is how we're going to record, right? So then once we record a track, we're going to have the main vocals recorded. So this is the main vocals, and so once you guys record the main vocals at the top here, that's what we've done. Let's do a quick test. Let's try that again. Yeah, a quick test on recording the vocals. As you guys can see, it's down here, it's recorded, and this is what you guys would get. Yeah, a quick test on recording the vocals. And then what you're gonna do once you record your rap vocals, just gonna click in there and drag this to 11 or whatever number you guys add the main vocal preset. Now the main vocal preset is going to contain all 5 of these settings on here on the side, as you guys can see on my screen, and this is what we actually used. So this is what it sounds like now. Yeah, a quick test on recording the vocals. Now without it. Yeah, a quick test on recording the vocals. As you guys can see, it makes it sound really clear, and really that Central C kind of vocal mixing and mastering technique that you guys can use. So I'll delete this and use the main vocals at the top here now to demonstrate what we've done. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retailing. So as you guys can see, everyone that talks obsessed. So first thing we do on this effect chain for the main vocals to sound like Central C. Obviously you're not going to sound like him because we all have different voices, but we can mix and master towards the same style. We're using Sound Goodizer B and 25% input. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail. Then Fruity Multiband Compressor. So guys, what we've got on here is a really simple preset. So we preload the vocal preset. And what we're going to do here on the gain, we're going to take it down to minus 4 dB. Now, if you guys look at the hint panel, you will see I take that down, minus 4 dB. The gain on the mid band, that's the low band, by the way. On the mid band here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the gain, put it halfway, and then 5.9 dB. So 5.9, 6 dB. 5.9 is perfect. And then on the high band here, we're just going to move that up to about, let's say 2.0 dB, and that's perfect. That's what we've had before, you know, 2 dB on here, on the mid 5.9, and the gain minus 4.1. So you guys can see all the settings on here that we've got. Really, really good. And that's going to turn the vocals to sound like this.
Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Now without it, yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. As you guys can see, it really cut off those lows, gives us the right mids and the right highs. Then guys, what we use is a vocal cleaner. Now you guys can get vocal cleaner in more description. This is the exclusive preset that most producers use these days, produced by VA Productions, a very well-known music production company. Now guys, there's a preset called the Male Hip Hop De-easer. This is what we used, and all you're gonna do here on the mix input, you're gonna set it to 40%, and the output you're gonna change to basically 4 dB. So if you look at the hint panel, 4 dB, just like that, and the mix 40%. You can even see the 4 dB here. You can go 4, 4.1, but don't go above 4.7, just between 4 and 4.6. So I'm going to keep it at 4, and this is what it does. It basically removes the clicks, pops, and makes the vocals ready for any stereo, car, Spotify, all kind of mixing. It just de-eases the muddiness and gives us the right kind of vocal frequencies that we need. So that's what it does. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies. When I step through, ground still shining, digging. As you guys can see, you can't even see the changes, but the frequencies are cut off, so it's definitely worth adding that on. And again, 40% on the mix, just really easing it, smoothing it out, not going full blast, because if we turn this up to 100%, guys can see, need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies. When I step through, ground still shining, digging up gold, 9 to 5, I'm 40% is perfect, guys, just like that. Then we're using a soft clipper, guys. Really, you know, just a fruity soft clipper to clip anything from peaking. And a secret that I'm using, something new, guys, to make it sound better, is Maximus. Now what I've done with this is I added the fruity Maximus. Now on the low band here, guys, basically what you do is you separate the audio, the stereo, to 100%, just like this. The mid, do the same. The highs, you're gonna do the same, separate it. And then what you're gonna do is you got the monitor, you're gonna click here, you're gonna click on bands, and you're gonna get 4 bands come up, just like this. So the pre-gain on the low is gonna be minus 1.8. The pre-gain on the mid between 1.2 and 1.3, and on the high band it's gonna be around minus 0.9, just so you got something like this. And this is what it does. It basically separates the audio and makes it sound really good. Basically a bit of mixing and mastering on the vocals here. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2000. Listen to with and without it on. So without it, yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies. When I step through, ground still shining, digging up gold, 9 to 5, I'm grinding. For vocal preset, you can find it. Pat Beach, yeah, link in more description. So you can see, it sounds more natural, gives us the perfect kind of mixing and mastering that Central C likes to use. A really cheaper way of using all these pre-sonors and isotope mixing and mastering presets. You can do the same thing here with the actual Maximus preset that comes here with FL Studio. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is pretty much it on the main vocals. And now heading over to the reverb. What you're gonna do is, to create the reverb, you're just gonna click on the main vocals, hold shift while you click on it and drag down. So you're gonna duplicate it. And once you make a copy, just right click here, or left click here, and click on make unique. And that's what we done above here. So we made it unique, and we're just gonna double click inside and change this to 12, just like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I did. Gonna click in here, hold shift, control, drag it down. It's still on 11. We need to make it unique first and then drag it up to 12, because if we don't, whatever we move at the top to effect channel will affect the effect channel below. Now once we do that and we make it unique, we can head over to 12, and this is the stacks that we're using on the reverb. So as you guys can see, this is what we have. So we're gonna move this from 19 up just for the demonstration of mixing this reverb vocals. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed. So the first thing, we're gonna go 50% halfway. Ooh. We're gonna go 50% halfway, and the effect that we're using is a preset and small studio, and just halfway on the input. So that's the first effect. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed. Then we're gonna add Fruity Parametric EQ2 and just create this, just basically take down the lows and just pop up like the first kind of 4 bars, just something like this. Don't think too much of it to get this kind of sound. Everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my friends and enemies. Now if you want, you can take that 7 up a bit. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012. Just like that, doesn't really matter because it's gonna be very subtle and just sitting there in the background at the bottom. Then guys, Panagement 2. Again guys, you can get that in more description below. Panagement 2 is free, so you guys can download it, get it. Free to download, free to use, from Producer Buzz. Get the link. Poof. And a very good reverb to use. Again, I have got the pro version. Free version is the same. Comes with a few limits, but if you guys want, you can also get the full version. Not much, like a couple of dollars, and it's definitely professional reverb, industry standard reverb that you need for your vocals. And what you're going to do on here is set the size to about 26%, the wetness to about 18%, and make sure you select the concert on here. So again, size to about 26%, the wetness to about 19, between 18 and 19%, so I'll go about 19, and everything else stays the same, and that's all you do. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed, they're gonna need some retail energy. Been here since 2012, teaching all my. And then a Fruity Reverb 2 with the wetness turned up to 78%, and again, full on. Yeah, everyone that talks obsessed. And this reverb is just like normal reverb, nothing special, just the same reverb you would find, and just pop it on, just like that. There's nothing else, and then obviously it's too loud. Everyone that talks obsessed. So I hope you guys like this. Drop in more comments on what you like to see.